Have you ever waited and waited and waited for God to come through? When the promise seems far and time feels like the enemy, Abraham knows exactly how that feels. And yet, he never let go of God's word. Welcome back to God's own heart, where we discover how real men chase after the heart of God. Today we turn to Abraham, the father of faith. His journey shows us that a man after God's heart is one who walks in trust, even when the road is silent or long. In Genesis 12, God told Abraham, "Leave your country, your people, and your father's household and go to the land I will show you." God promised to make Abraham a great nation, but Abraham was already 75 and even childless. Still he waited, still he went. Over years, Abraham walked deserts, faced enemies, and endured silence from God. Yet in Romans 4:20-21, Paul writes, "Yet he did not waver through unbelief, being fully persuaded that God had power to do what he had promised." Even when Sarah laughed at the thought of having a child in her old age, Abraham held on. But why? Because trusting God is not about understanding the how. It's about knowing who made the promise. God never breaks promises. And when God asked Abraham to do the unthinkable, sacrifice of his son that he waited so long for, he obeyed. Why? Hebrews 11:19 says, he reasoned that God could even raise the dead. That's faith, that's heart, that's surrender. You might be in a waiting season for a job, breakthrough, or healing in your home. Let Abraham remind you, delayed doesn't mean denied. God honors the man who walks in obedience, even when the outcome isn't visible. Be a man who trusts God's voice over life's silence. Be a man after God's own heart.